Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Skyrise, your early morning show where we talk all things gaming. Before we get into this first bit of news, I please ask that everyone remains respectful in the comment section. I'm gonna keep it very neutral and tell it how it is. On the launch of Pokemon Pocopia, the White House used a generator to post their version of the game's logo. A lot of people have been doing that, especially with memes, but the Pokémon Company had this to say. Quote, "We are aware of recent social content that includes imagery associated with our brand. We were not involved in its creation or distribution, and no permission was granted for the use of our intellectual property. Our mission is to bring the world together, and that mission is not affiliated with any political viewpoint or agenda." End quote. That was all the Pokemon Company, and now Nintendo themselves are suing the US government over allegedly unlawful tariffs. To put things in short, tariffs were imposed, forcing Nintendo to push back their Switch 2 pre-orders and move around the pricings of their products. They're now seeking refunds on the tariffs they paid after the Supreme Court allegedly ruled Trump's emergency tariffs as illegal. And now for something completely different, let's take a look at the Twitch top 5. These are the top 5 clips of the week, chosen by our amazing Patreon community members. Without further ado, coming in at number 5. Bro's gonna be running a freaking mile and go, but I am certain that I will enjoy battling you. Oh, he's got a bad look in his eye. Literally, his... Oh, shoot! He does have a bad look in his eye! What number is Gengar in the Pokédex in this game? I hate that I fell for that. Why are there naked men? What is going on? You sound like a parrot. Thank you. SP's a bitch. SP's a bitch. If you'd like to see these moments live, then click the Twitch link down in the description below and come hang out. I stream every single day. Can we talk about the lack of normal Nintendo Directs? First, we got a direct for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Then, Tomodachi Life Living the Dream had a dedicated direct. After that was a partner showcase, followed by a Nintendo Treehouse Live, which I know is not a direct, but still, it's something that is from Nintendo and it's not a direct. So, the Treehouse Live. Next, they had an Indie Day showcase, and tomorrow, we're having a Mario Galaxy movie direct that'll show us the final trailer. Nintendo's really out here giving us everything except for a normal Nintendo Direct. I still believe we'll have one later this month, considering they'll want to push the movie just a little tiny bit more and show a clip of it during that Direct. But, I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe it'll be April instead, who knows? Speaking of the Mario Galaxy movie, there's some really neat collectibles associated with it that we can take a look at. But first, let's play some Pokepools. This week, I was told to open a Ho-Oh pack, but comment which pack we're opening next week. Alright, let's spin it and stop. Slice that open, and we got a Sudowoodo, Yanma, Spearow, Hiker, oh that's a new one, and Pillowswine. Almost every movie theater will have Yoshi popcorn buckets. They're so cute. The popcorn is stored in the egg. If anyone has any advice on how to get one of these, please let me know. They'll be available at almost every AMC, Cinemark, Regal, and Marcus theaters when the movie is out on April 1st. Another way Nintendo's promoting their movie is through sports. The first 40,000 fans that go to the Dodgers baseball game on March 31st will go home with a free Yoshi bobblehead along with their ticket. I might have to snag one of these on eBay, not gonna lie. I wish that it was Cardinals instead of the Dodgers, but you know, we can't all be winners. Oh yeah, expect a reaction video tomorrow for the final trailer of the Mario Galaxy movie. Alrighty, moving on to what I'm playing. I just started Pokemon Pocopia, and I thought that it would be fun to share my very first initial thoughts. I've only played about an hour of the game, but I can already tell it's a lot of fun. At this moment, it's not necessarily focused on decorating, but more so creating certain patterns with bushes and rocks to spawn Pokemon, and learning new skills from them too. As I was playing, I was thinking that it's almost therapeutic to just restore the world. If there's dead grass and you water it and you go around doing that for the entire area, it might seem boring, but it's actually a lot of fun. I've unlocked all 3 starters, and I'm just about to build the Pokemon Center, so I'm definitely making my way in the game, but still very, very early. Pocopia is like the only game that I'll be streaming next week as I try to catch up with a bunch of other content, so I'll let everybody know more about my thoughts of the game as I get deeper into it next week. A few days ago during a stream, I saw the reveal of 2 new Kirby Air Rider Amiibo figures. This was my reaction. Yo! 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 Pause! That's what it is. That's so cool! Oh my god, I'm hyped! That is the coolest Amiibo I have ever seen before. I didn't even know we were getting that. I'm so all over the place, I didn't even realize that there's another Kirby Air Rider Amiibo. So they announced 2! Oh my god. My poor wallet. I didn't even know they were new. I thought this was an update about the ones that haven't been released yet. I mean, speaking of which, we do have a release date of July 2nd for King Dedede and the Tank Star. But these new figures are of Sword Kirby riding the Dragoon, and probably one of the coolest Amiibo I have ever seen, other than the Meta Knight one, which will be up on my channel later today. Noir Dedede riding the Hydra. And if you didn't know, these are the 2 most difficult vehicles to build in the entire game. There's no release date yet, but I seriously feel like there's a new Amiibo being revealed every single week. I love this, but my wallet doesn't. Anyway, it's time to play Character Conundrum. Last week, Sammy, Shadow, and Whiplash all got it right with Spike from the Mario series. Good job, congratulations! For this week, here's your hints. This character is a scuba diver, wields a massive drill, and has fatal separation anxiety. That doesn't sound good. Who could this be? Let me know down in the comments and find out next week. As this Skyrise comes to a close, it's time to shout out the Patreon party people. Patreon is a great way to support the channel and keep the content going. So to everybody that's a part of it, thank you so much. Let's start this up. Shout out to the Solar Superstars. Hi, I Am Alive, Poyo, Cosmic Moon Wolf, Spamming Sparrow, Reese the Hero, and Sir Squiddy the 8th. And of course we can't forget about our elevated heroes, Jonix and Matthew 2EK. Thank you so much for watching episode 54 of the Skyrise. If you enjoyed, do me a favor and leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a video. Thank you once again so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.